Put me in. Put me in, coach. I'm live. I'm late. I'm a little late, but I'm live. Here I am. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry, but I'm here. I'm here, guys. I'm here. What's up, guys? What's up? Sorry. There's my Kaylee. My Kaylee woke up just for this. And it's a big deal because my Kaylee just generated a whole new human being. So, hello, guys. I'm sorry. I'm a few minutes late today. I was having very important conversations with Jimmy about things and stuff. Things and stuff. Yeah. So, things and stuff involving Star Wars, but also knives. So here I am, and I apologize. So I got to turn my sound off so there's no weird echoes because I can't find my headphones. Like I'm I'm just putting this all together. Oh, everybody, welcome the Colonel, the eldest of the clan. I call him Dad. You can call him Sir. Let's see. So I'm getting stuff set up because, running a few minutes late. But when I talk about the Dad who's done all the cool stuff, that is of whom I do speak. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. What do you guys think of that? So I don't know what is going on here. No. Okay. Oh, I had to answer a YouTube question about whether or not this is made for the children. So, all right, guys. Sorry. Yeah, officially have a beer, Kaylee. Have two. So, Tank, congratulations to your boy. That's awesome. Okay, so, yeah, I am very unprepared today because of a number of things. But anyway, so here we go. Here we are. So we're ready to go. So I hope everybody had a great Independence Day or Sunday if you don't live in the States. I hope everybody had a great Sunday / Treason Day, depending on how you celebrate it. The drink of the night, since I had to rush, but I am drinking it in a Mighty Pimp cup, so is just Blue Mountain Dew with a little coconut rum. Nothing fancy at all. So, yeah. No. Jimmy did get his box, which is cool. We put together a little care package for Jimmy because some of you may or may not know that Jimmy unfortunately had a family member who helped themselves to all of his collection, which is not cool. So we just tried to get Jimmy started off in building that collection up again. So I'm glad that it got there to you, Jimmy. Yeah. So an Olight and just a random assortment of different sharp objects of various types. So I got a lot to talk about tonight. Have any of you guys seen the movie on Amazon, The Tomorrow War? Because normally, look, we don't talk about that kind of stuff. But it's just we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna mention it. I'm a movie nerd. I have problems with it. So anyway, we'll get to that. So you guys have seen. I'm deciding if I want to talk about the latest troll. I don't want to talk about the troll. You guys have seen the. Oh, Kaylee, honey, go to sleep. Take a nap. You just popped a person out. Take a nap. It's cool. Hey, Daniel, how you doing? I appreciate that you even showed up. Get some sleep for a while. So you guys have seen the 940 custom disaster video last week. And I've gotten some great feedback on it, and I appreciate all the feedback, the positive, the negative, the constructive stuff. That is cool. Three generations of Pinto on this stream. That is true. Look at that. Huh. Yeah. I got one really, so this is we're gonna give this one away when it's all finished. I've been talking to some people. I got a great suggestion from a viewer, and I wish I had their name in front of me, but I don't. Oh wow, look at that. Dave either drove home at light speed or is, I don't know, I'm not gonna comment. But Kaylee, my dad's on, I'm on, and Aiden's on all at the same time. So I got a great suggestion from a viewer on using some resin to rebuild the spine on the knife. And I did that, and I mixed it with the glow-in-the-dark stuff. So it actually not only now glows in the dark, but we still get to see the work that I put into it. But the resin, now that I put the glow-in-the-dark stuff in, the color actually matches here. Yeah, Peter Pinto is on here. He's my dad. He's the colonel. He's the dude that taught me everything I knew, everything I know. So it actually, now I can't, obviously I'm in the kitchen right now where light's on, but it looks really cool when it glows. And so now we've been able to tie the blade into the handle. And so I'll put, it's pretty thin, but I'll be able to put a light rocky texture into the handle so that everything is kind of comes together really nicely. And I'll leave the orange peel on here. And but look, you still see when you look from the vertical, you can still see a little bit of the metal, and you can still see the grinding. And so it's gonna look really sweet when it's all, I think it's gonna look really nice, and it's gonna look, it needed this kind of build up on the spine a little bit to give it just a little, I don't know. I'm really happy with the fact that it has that on the spine just to counterbalance the size of the handle a little bit. So when this is all finished, I'm going to be giving this one away on the channel too. Well, I'm going to be giving away both of the custom 940s, the fake one that we redid, and then this one. One will go strictly to the Patreon group. One will go to the channel at large, and we'll figure that out. But it was a great suggestion by a viewer to work with the resin to do this. I wasn't sure if the resin was going to adhere directly to the metal, but it did, and it worked really, really, really great. I'm so grateful for that suggestion. So yeah, works pretty cool. All right, some material to handle before. Todd, if I added material to handle, then we would lose this pattern, the glowy lightning pattern. But don't worry, I can put a rocky texture in there that's really light. That won't, it won't affect the thickness of the blade. It'll be good. Hey Craig, how are you? So yeah, that's where we're at. Sorry, I have to text. Sorry, guys. So that's where we're at with that. Now, let's talk about today's EDC club. Is that the Gym Jam? I don't know what a Gym Jam is. What's the Gym Jam? I don't know what Gym Jam is, but you can fill us in as we move on. EDC club today. So trouble getting the box here, but once again, a big thank you for good customer service. I love good customer service. Customer service is awesome. I should have just contacted those guys early on and said, like, hey, my box hasn't gotten here. Somebody fill me in. But as soon as I got in touch with them, within a week, I had the package. So I'm just, yeah, they got to take a hit because their dude, kind of dropped the ball. But as soon as I got in touch with them and said, hey, you dropped the ball, they said, sorry, we'll fix that immediately. All right. Good night, sweetie Kaylee. You and Milo get some sleep, and I'll talk to you later. So I got it. I filmed it immediately. Got it up for today. I got it yesterday and filmed it. So I seem to be the only guy who does not know who Rovivon was before it came in the package. And I'm glad I liked it, because had I not liked it, I think I would have looked like a real ass. But I really do like this little Rovivon guy. In the video, I think I didn't figure it out, or I said it didn't do a strobe. It does a strobe. It has a strobe mode too. This little tiny guy, at less weight than the Olight EOS, does more, is brighter, weighs less, and I think has a better water resistance rating. I love this thing. And it is going to be on my little work keychain from now on. It's just, this was kind of, well, this and the compass from Mech Army was also really, really nice. So this was really good. This was a really good thing to have. Okay, good. Good old boy hasn't heard of him either. So at least I'm not the only one. But apparently Rovivon is a really good name for this stuff. And it doesn't, when I first looked at it, I was like, it's plastic, it's molded, it's, but then as soon as I started messing with it, I realized, looks can be deceiving. It's a really well put together thing. So I'm really a big fan of this. Now, I just had the compass on around my neck, as a matter of fact, and I took it off just to put on my hat, and now I lost it. I just had it on, guys. I swear I just had, oh, here it is. Okay. Now, I have poo-pooed at little tiny compasses before coming in packages, but this one is made of great materials. Kyushi. Hi, Kyushi. That's a cool name. I love that, so this one is brass. They also come in copper and titanium. I can only imagine what they charge for the titanium one. It is accurate. I have been testing it kind of throughout the day, just with directions, cardinal directions that I know to be. And it has been accurate the whole time. I like that it has a little bit of weight. It's not like one of those, it doesn't feel like a cheap plastic one. Interesting little chain it comes with. I'm not going to keep it on this because one of these is going to break sooner or later. Like, I know it is. These chains are designed to break before it can accidentally choke you. That's why dog tags come on chains like this. So they can't be used to. And then we go and destroy that by putting them in 550 cord. That's what we always did military-wise, which takes away that whole ability for it to break before somebody can come up behind you, grab you, and choke you with it. But hello, Matthew. How are you? It's going good. They have UV ones. I got to check out the UV ones. So anyway, I really did like this item too. Kind of pricey for this little thing, but I really did like it. And then of course the gear ties. These things are useful as hell. I love them. I already gushed about them in the video, so I'm not gonna talk about it now. But I love these things. And if you remember, we cut the crap out of one testing the KUBEY, which we are going to give away at the end of this video. I have the spreadsheet already, and so we will do that. Anyway, yeah, it's a cool little fact about the chain. There's all sorts of little tiny military facts that I think are nifty. So what else? I'm waiting for what's my favorite item in the bag. Mine is the flashlight. You know, I think mine is probably the flashlight. I really do like the compass, but mine is probably the flashlight. 5 KUBEY knives, what that I have or that I've given away? I don't know. I have a lot more than 5. Hey, here is Hero Brian joining us. You know what? I gave Dave the orange Bury knife because Dave is the man who collects all orange things. So I knew I was going to give it to him. I said I was going to give it to him. No, that wasn't a KUBEY. That wasn't a KUBEY knife. That was a Bury. KUBEYs are entirely different. Let's not dishonor KUBEY. The Bury knife is entirely different. And it is 5, yeah, I guess. And I've already given away 2 of them, I think. So I have 3 now. But yeah, Dave got the orange one because I knew it was orange. He was going to go to him. He was going to get it. KUBEYs are great, but so yeah. But it was good, and you know we're gonna have. I got shipping notifications from I think TAC Pack, which should be the Glock 3.0 box, by the way. And then we should get the regular TAC Pack later on. But and I got Battle Box shipping notification as well. So that's cool. You know, guys. Speaking of knives. I've forgotten how much I loved the Southern Grind Bad Monkey, and I decided this was going to be the carry for Independence Day, and it's just been in my pocket since. Along with, by the way, this guy hasn't left. This guy has not gotten out of the pocket. This is such a cool knife. I love this knife. I love it. I love it. You know, Craig, no spoilers. I haven't seen the new battle box yet. No spoilers. But this is still my absolute new favorite EDC knife. But forgot how much I love the Bad Monkey, especially since mine says Bad Monkey. So this is, it's just so good. Now, as much as I love this knife, and this was like on my Grail list before I got it, I probably, I got a really great deal on it. I probably would not have paid full price for this thing. I would not have paid full price. But I'm really glad. Now, since we're talking about Jade things, I don't know if you guys have seen the special edition Blade HQ, the Pilar and the Squid from CRKT that Blade HQ has. But I already ordered the Pilar because just like they do with the Spydercos that they've had, the Jade, and let me see if I can show it to you real quick. Hang on one sec. Let's go look at my orders. Oh, it's shipped already? These guys are so good. I can't link right to it. Okay, hang on. Let me share my screen with you guys. So this guy right here. This is, and this is an affordable one of CRKT's. I would go out on a limb and say one of their more popular knives. Pilar is, normally it's very affordable. It's a lot of people have it. A lot of people will do some of their first custom work on it. But this black wash with Jade G10 scale, This is a new one, and it's a Blade HQ exclusive only. And here you can see, here's the price, which still, I think, puts it into a budget category. It's less than $50. Now, if we go back and we look, the standard, just satin finish is only $45. And then now if we look at just the regular version of it, just stainless steel, it's only $30. Yeah, it's a special edition one that's more, because it's a special edition. I don't know if it's going to be around forever or how long it's going to be, but do I like black and neon green 2-ply G10? Hold on, I'm catching up. Yeah, it's Higo no Kami. Higo no Kami. You got it almost right, except there's an A in Kami. You got it 99% right. Now, when you're talking 2-ply G10, do you mean like layered G10? Because like the stacked? Because yes, I do. Yeah, I love Higo no Kamis, by the way. They're really fun. So anyway, we'll see that soon. I mean, it's already on the way. Blade HQ is such a good place to buy. A lot of times they have free shipping, and their shipping is really fast. And I ordered this thing last night, and it's already shipped out today, which is phenomenal. It's awesome. I got my hands on this little guy, which I don't know if I showed you guys this before. If this is M390, then Tato is. I already said this joke to Dave, but I said if this is M390, then Tato is a cat. It's. I did. You know what, good old boy. I haven't even really gotten a chance to go through it that much. I've just been so busy with the boys the last week or so. But this was on Amazon, and it was $9.99. So that's why I'm like M390, my ass. But the thing is, it's got real wood handles. It's simple operation. I mean, the mechanics are good. The fit and finish is good. It's a simple little folding knife. I have no idea what kind of steel this thing is. But when we're talking, we're doing budget blade summer. And this is definitely a budget blade. I don't know why they had to lie about it. It didn't say this on the listing. They didn't say M390. And I feel like, now you're liars. But I would have bought, I did buy it when I thought it was, it just said stainless. It said just stainless steel. And it was less than $10. And I liked the design of it. I thought it looked cool. I thought it looked cool. I thought it looked practical. Something you can just slip in a pocket, whatever. Decent D10. It's an interesting little thing. I have to do a whole review on it. And then it has, again, on the top, M390 4402. I don't know what that means. But even something like this, I like it because it's got a simple look. But I am also noticing nice, just simple slab scales. Very easy for us to put something fancier on there. Or not necessarily fancier, but just different. G10. Well, this belongs to Dave because we're doing a ZT for him in this. But I mean, perfect for redo. I mean, but my point is, we can redo this in anything and make it look really nice. So, but it's budget blade summer. That's our song. I still have to do those Ethan grows, and I have a bunch in my Amazon wish list just for budget blades that we're going to look at. So I've got all that stuff kind of standing by. This is disgusting, but I poured it, so I'm going to drink it. Besides, it's in a shiny glass. Todd, I would like, first of all, thank you. Aw, Tato and Cooper are friends. Yay. Thanks, EDCs. I appreciate that. You know, Todd, I would love to believe that with you. I would absolutely love to believe that with you, but I cannot bring myself to believe that this $9.99 knife is in any way real M390. I just can't. I want to. Carrie, this is actually not G10. So this is, have you guys heard of Kieranite? This is Kieranite, which is an acrylic, which it comes in amazing color combinations. And it is a little bit soft. But so with something this thin, what I would do is I would get a very thin piece of G10 liner and back it on there to give it a little bit of strength and stability. And then you could make this into anything you want. Kieranite is a great material, but it's got some real pitfalls when working with it. Because it's an acrylic, you got to be careful when drilling, because if you go too hard too fast, it can chip. But if you know what you're doing and you drill at the right speed and gently, it's like butter. You go right through it, and it's really simple to work with. But being easy to work with is a double-edged sword, because it's a little easy to grind a little bit too easy, you know, and it heats up and it kind of melts. So you got to be careful. But they make it in so many different color combinations and stuff like that. So Grandway knives, Glenn, I'm going to check out Grandway knives. Where do you tell me where you've seen them, and I'll go check that out. I have not heard of them. But anyway, Kieranite is a great material, and the thing is, because it's an acrylic, you can leave it like kind of with a matte finish, or you can spit shine this and it will shine like glass, depending on how you want to finish it. It's awesome. So this is going with a ZT project. What is it? A 0992? No, I can't remember, but Dave has one that we're gonna do in a patriotic kind of thing. Since we talked about online shopping for knives for a minute, and I do want to talk, even though we don't normally talk about movies, but I'll tell you why I want to talk about movies in a second. Online shopping for knives can be, we talk about it now and then. Have you done anything with ForDocP? No, I have not done anything with ForDocP. Maybe I should. There are some places that I regularly shop for knives, and there's some places that I occasionally. I'm going to say this now. Amazon, I used to really trust for big names. I don't anymore, because unfortunately it has been invaded by some of the scammers. Now, don't get me wrong, I will still buy things like CRKT and Kershaw and more affordable brands on Amazon, because people are not scammed. People are not cloning those. But I would never buy like a Benchmade, a Chris Reeves, a Hinderer. I would not buy a high dollar item on Amazon like that. I wouldn't, because you can't tell. I definitely would not buy it on eBay at all, because I went looking for hardware, because I want to add some aftermarket green anodized hardware to this. And I just went looking, and there apparently, so you guys remember I got that fake black plastic 940. So I saw a bunch of people selling blue handled 940s. Now, Benchmade did put out a blue handled 940 once. If you find a blue handled 940 for less than like $500 these days, you're getting scammed, because it was a limited edition that they did a long time ago. And in some of the pictures, I was able to actually see the plastic texture on these knives. So number one, they're selling them for like $100 each, which, and again, they're selling a 940 for $100. Should click up here. There's something wrong with that, because if it's too good to be true, it probably is. And then it's a blue 940 for $100. Something's wrong up there. But again, if you get a good deal, there are some people selling legit stuff that honestly don't know what they have, or they just need to make a quick buck. And if you feel confident looking at the pictures and you know what you're looking at and you feel like you just found the 1 in a million deal, fine. But if there's some scammers out there. So like to buy a legit high-end stuff, I'll go to Blade HQ. I'll go to Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I'll go to Knife Center. I'll go to Knife Works. I don't hear Knife Works thrown in a lot. KnifeWorks.com, they have some fantastic stuff. They have a lot of exclusives, sometimes with Spyderco, with Benchmade, with some other companies that are really cool. I think Knife Works also has the exclusives with the new Doug Ritter Gripillions, but they're not really Gripillions because they're made through someone else. But Blue Ghost Natural, I have to check out Blue Ghost Natural G10 because I have not seen that. Let's go back to summer camp for staff tomorrow. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Hopefully you'll get picked up for that, for camp staff. Where else? USA Blades is a good place to get like your higher end stuff. KnifeArt.com, good place to get your high end stuff. There's somewhere else. DLT Trading is a good place for high end stuff. So there are plenty of places out there. And Arizona Custom Knives, sometimes you can get a pretty good deal because that's like they're a consignment place. People sell their knives through them, and sometimes you can get a good deal. And they have a great layaway program too, as do some of these other places. Now, this is not an all-inclusive list. Yes, please don't buy anything off of Wish, AliExpress, or DHgate because it's going to be fake. Knives ship free. There's another one. Thanks, CS. That's a good one. There's another place I'm thinking of that I just can't. But there's so many. There are a lot of reputable places where you can get good high-end things. Just stay away from the scam places. Oh, Glenn, you know what? So I'm in a Facebook group. GP Knives, that's what I was thinking of. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Thanks, EDC. That's exactly the one I was thinking of. They also have some really cool exclusive type stuff from now and then. Oh, and Dave, if you're still on here, what's the place that we were just talking about that has all the orange? There's a place that has a lot of exclusive Spydercos, and their theme is it's always orange colored handles. And now I can't think of what it is, but it's a store. Bento Box. Bento Box has a lot of Spyderco stuff, and they have a lot of exclusive models and colors that come out through there. And I can't remember. Oh, well, Knife Center. No, not Knife Center. Do you remember I sent you a link to an orange. There's one company that has orange as their Cutlery Shop. Thank you. There we go. Cutlery Shop. Cutlery Shop is good. Knife Center also has blue and black and gray as their theme colors. They do a lot of blue and black and gray and black with Benchmade. But Cutlery Shop has orange theme. I can't remember who has the red theme. Some company has the red theme with Spyderco. But anyway, so there are a whole lot of places to get like really good, high quality stuff. And Addicted to Blades just showed up and really could have contributed to that last conversation we had about all the good places to buy, the reputable online places to buy high-end stuff. So listen, hey, Addicted to Blades, do me a favor, scroll. Oh, you know what? You're not going to be able to see it. I just realized it doesn't work like that. We were just talking about good, reputable, high-end places to buy high-end St. Nick's. That's right. That's right, because Video Addict's got a really sweet Mannix 2 from them once. The high-end places to get high-end blades. So anyway, so changing subjects. Have you guys all seen the ads for that masterclass thing on Facebook, on YouTube, whatever, you know? Because I've seen them a lot. And, you know, like, so they get famous people or like industry leaders, and they basically, you sign up and you can take like these classes from them. They have every topic you can imagine. You know what? I'm glad it's my fault you started using G10 because G10 is awesome. So I decided the other day, about a week ago, on a whim, they had a deal, and I decided I was going to sign up. And the reason I signed up was because I saw one by James Cameron. And so here's more things about DocP you never cared about. Back when I was in college, my roommate Al was a film major, and I was undeclared because I still didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I ended up skipping my classes to sneak in with Al. My dad's listening to this. He already knows. So I was already in trouble for it. It's okay. I ended up skipping my classes to sneak in with Al to go to his filmmaking classes because I thought it was awesome. I love the process of filmmaking. I love it, and I love learning about it, and I love knowing the technical beeps and squeaks. I'm the geek that watches the commentary and the behind the scenes on DVDs, and then will excitedly tell you what I learned, even though you don't care. So when I saw that James Cameron had a filmmaking masterclass, it's like 3 hours worth of classes, on his process and his lessons learned. I signed up for it and I watched it. And there's so many others. So now I'm doing somebody, I forgot his name. He's like the Texas barbecue champion. Anyway, what am I going to be when I grow up? I still don't know. I'll let you know when I figure it out. Ethan says if I wear my hat like this, I'm a YouTuber. So maybe I'll be a YouTuber when I grow up. Well, that remains to be seen. So anyway, it's hard to get it adjusted when I'm looking at the screen. So I just took this whole James Cameron masterclass on filmmaking, and I learned a lot, besides what I've already, kind of studied on my own. So I'm a movie geek. I'm a movie nerd. And then I started watching this thing called The Tomorrow War. Now, first of all, it is of my opinion that it is Star-Lord's fault that Thanos was able to snap, that the snap happened, the blip happened, and that we had to have people like Captain America sacrifice themselves in the Infinity War in the first place because Star-Lord just couldn't keep his shit together and go with the plan. But that's just my opinion. The Infinity War, well, first of all, the Tomorrow War, I liked it better the first time I saw it when it was called Starship Troopers, but that's entirely a different argument altogether. This thing was just a 2-hour collection of cliches and tropes. Actually, so there was some stuff on the masterclass that I think it could apply to some YouTubing. It was mostly, a lot of it was geared towards young filmmakers. There was some stuff that could apply to YouTube in terms of connecting with an audience, and more not so much for the way I YouTube, but those who do YouTubing in a more dramatic sense. Yes, I would like to know more. Where do I click? But it was just awesome to hear him as the man describe his thoughts going into Terminator and how that happens. Nobody would watch my masterclass on Psychobabble. So, that's the problem. Nobody wants to hear me talk about it. Yes. So anyway, so this movie, The Tomorrow War, was just a 2-hour collection of tropes and cliches and remade scenes from other science fiction movies, that just and now I already had this argument with somebody. And I don't want to give out spoilers, but the whole third act of the movie is one giant time travel paradox that negates the movie itself over and over. And they're like, oh no, but what about the multiverse theory, blah, blah, blah. And like, we have not established a multiverse here at all. In fact, we have already talked about time paradoxes being possible, blah, blah, blah. They destroyed the whole premise of the entire movie and have just made this time loop that now makes the entire movie impossible. Now, it is a living hell watching a military movie with me, because I'm going to hit the pause button every 5 minutes and turn to whoever I'm watching and go, do you want to know why that is completely wrong and can't really happen? And then they're going to throw shit at me and go, no, just watch the movie and shut up. But this one was just the suspension of disbelief was not there. It couldn't. This is, and by the way, this is what ended up. This is why I ended up talking with Dave and was late here, because we're talking about bad filmmaking and into the, you know, remakes and all sorts of other stuff. And even me, like Star Wars is my love. So I grew up on that, and I was talking about how much I hated the not hated, but the things about the last 3, 7, 8, 9, where I'm like, why? For what? And the giant plot hole of the entire series, where Luke Skywalker, his name is Skywalker, the son of Anakin Skywalker, is growing up on Skywalker's home planet with his family, in the family home. But nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to get it. The dark side, I guess, was weak on the Force that day. You know, most powerful Jedi in the universe. Sith. I know he's Sith, but you know, he got to be a Jedi in the end and be a Force ghost. So, you know, but no, he from hundreds of thousands, from light years away, he knew his mom was suffering, but he didn't know. He didn't know that his damn son was growing up on Tatooine. What are we drinking? I had to skimp to get here on time. It's just Blue Mountain Dew and coconut rum. It's disgusting. Do not recommend. 0 out of 0 stars. And now they're coming out. I love these articles. So like now Disney is making a new Aliens series, and like, shocker, Wayland Yutani is a bad corporation. People are putting this in like it's going to be some big. Did you hear that the corporation is the bad guy? Yeah, I heard it when I saw the first Aliens movie like 30 years ago. Wayland Yutani has been the bad guy forever. Wayland Yutani has been the cause of every bad thing that's ever happened in every Aliens movie ever. Thanks for the newsflash that Wayland Yutani is a bad company. Like, nobody has ever said in any movie in the Aliens or Predator universe, because by the way, they're in the same universe, boy, Wayland Yutani sure has done good humanitarian things for us. Sorry, I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna. This is how I get when we're discussing movies. Just imagine when we're deployed, right? And like we've been actually like on our feet for 3 or 4 days, and we finally sit in a tent for the first time with air conditioning, and we've got like a projector showing and a DVD player showing the same thing we've seen 10 times on the side of the tent, and you know, and I'm all worked up anyway. Yeah. So, yeah. It's just fun. Aiden's here. Hi, Aiden. Did you hear me talking smack about aliens, so you came in? Do you not want me to talk bad about aliens? Aiden loves aliens. That's his series. Aiden is about aliens like I am about Star Wars.
Can't talk until you know all the different species of xenomorph.
Aliens... Wayland Yutani always was the bad guy. There's no shock that they are the bad guy in the new series. It's not a spoiler for them to get on the internet.
They were just looking around for stuff, and then they accidentally uncovered the aliens. It's not Wayland Yutani's fault. Although they are pretty bad, they're not the main villain.
They did send them after the ship.
What do you mean?
Like, from the very beginning in Aliens, Wayland Yutani woke up the crew from hypersleep, sent them to go get the ship, told Ash that the priority was the alien and not the crew. Like, and don't get me wrong, I love aliens. Well,
you don't know the entire.
I love most of Aliens. I mean, Prometheus is, you know.
I like all of them.
And what's the one that came after Prometheus? Is more. I like that they tried to build in a backstory. I think that they failed. Oh, hey, Kerplop, thank you.
I like Prometheus and the one with the protomorph.
The protomorph. See, Aiden is into. Aiden can name you every species of xenomorph ever.
The warrior.
Does Aiden have the xenomorph and Ripley skin in Fortnite? Yes.
Actually, yes, I do.
Yes, he does. Like,
I
as a
also
matter of
have
fact,
the
he was just playing it. In fact, he had the Predator mask on the xenomorph just today, I think.
No, I fully combined them.
Yeah, he does that. I appreciate this, though. Thank you. How about instead of spilling a drink, though, I'm just going to buy more drinks. But, okay, sorry. We've gotten a little off topic. Aiden, I need your help because we have to do a giveaway. So, listen, guys, it's about that time. There was not a lot of interest. You know, I only had 23 entries into the KUBEY the KUBEY shark giveaway. So you know what I'm going to do next time? I'm going to do a separate video that's not a live because not everybody watches the lives, and I want people to know. So we're going to do a separate giveaway. We're going to do separate video games. See, where's my head? Separate videos for giveaways from now on. So we have 23 entries. How do we enter? So, Karsten, here's how you enter. My giveaways are very simple. I have like one main rule. Number one, you subscribe to the channel. Number two, in the comments of the video, all you do is you say in or whatever I say. I want it. I'm in. Whatever. So on last week's video, all you had to do was comment, I want in. That's it. Subscribe to the channel and then comment. That's like, I don't want to make it. I'm not one of those dudes that's like, you have to like it and then share it and then go to Instagram and then do the hokey pokey. And then, no. It's very simple. But that's why, see, I think more people watch the regular videos. So from now on, I'm going to do the giveaways in regular videos so more people can enter. But we're going to do another giveaway starting this week. We all want in, baby. I should just like have the internet. But all right, so Aiden, now I don't want you to look at the screen. Don't look at the screen. Now I'm going to share my screen again, guys. I'm getting ready to share. Share screen. Okay, in a window. All right, Aiden, pick a number 1 to 23.
6.
All right, here's number 6 is going to be Matthew Bowers. Matthew Bowers, you get the KUBEY Shark Klingon Battle Cruiser. That's you.
Can I look now?
Yeah, you can look now. So Matthew Bowers, if you're watching, you have a week to get in touch with me before we give it away to someone else. So Matthew Bowers, you're the winner.
Hello, Aiden.
What did I just do here? There we go. Hey, it's hello, Aiden from Aiden.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said hello, Aiden.
Oh, okay. So that's it. That's Matthew Bowers. Guess what? We still didn't get anybody getting in touch. I'm going to look to see if I'm going to check everything. David Green, I know I packed your bags up for you. Did I not? I'll check, man. I'm more than confident I UPS'd your bags. We still got nothing. Nobody claiming this guy. 2 winners in a row, and I got no emails, no messages, nothing.
I'll claim it.
Like, why are you guys entering if you don't want this? We're gonna
I'll claim it.
we're gonna see. So this giant ridiculous guy. I know you'll claim it, Aiden. So we're gonna have to give this one away again. Trying to get rid of this thing. But yeah, so in the near coming future. Oh, Matthew Bowers is here. Yay. Here's our winner. You win the KUBEY Shark, the Klingon Battle Cruiser. You win. So you have multiple ways of getting in touch with me. You can Facebook message me. You can send me an email. You can, well, those are really the 2 ways to get in touch with me. You can Instagram message me, whatever you want to do. But it's your knife. You just got to get in touch with me, and we got to tell me where it gets sent. And that is where, and we'll get that out to you. And you get a little DocP sticker with it, because I got a bunch of them. And, that way we can get that moving and we can move on to the next giveaway. At least we finally got a winner who will talk to me. And so is there, I don't have, so we're going to be giving away an off-grid knife, the Cayman EDC knife coming up soon too. Because I got 3 off-grid reviews to post for you guys. I've got, in the world of healthiness, I've got like a new healthy shake thing that, I don't know if you guys have seen this stuff, but I've been trying it out for healthiness, and it's kind of cool. We've got our regular unboxings coming up. So we've got the 940 giveaway coming up.
It's funny how he just joined and now he's just hearing.
Yeah.
You just say like, "Oh, I got," just hearing like, "Oh, you got this and you have this now." He
came just at the right time. So anyway, yeah, I'm pretty excited. We got a head-to-head weapons light comparison coming up. We got stuff coming up. So yeah. Oh, and we should have the new, what's the ultimate, the Steel to Reel Ultimate box for this quarter should be coming too. And I got some heads up, and oh yeah, I don't want to talk about Requiem or The Predator was not great either.
I liked it.
You like The Predator?
I like any movie from that series.
Predator 2 was pretty bad.
I didn't see Predator 2 though.
You did see Predator. Oh, and you stopped watching Predator 2 because it was that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I try to educate this boy in the finest of 80s and 90s movies. We got about 10 minutes into Maximum Overdrive, and he was just like done.
That movie was bad. Yeah, I'm trying to learn this stuff so Father can show me Ready Player One, the book.
Well, we're listening to Ready Player One, you know, but like there's so many references. I constantly stop and I'm like, no, we got to watch that movie. We have to see it. Anyway. All right, guys. So we got lots of cool stuff coming on down the line for you. More budget blades for the summer. Oh, you know what? So does that mean you got your girlfriend back? Look at that. Look at EDC doing all Big Trouble in Little China. I'm the only one in my family who likes Big Trouble in Little China, and I will watch Big Trouble in Little China.
I did like that.
You did like that?
Yes.
I love Big Trouble in Little China. Big Trouble in Little China is one of the finest movies ever made. It is amazing.
Yeah, I like it.
It is awesome.
I think I watched that.
How many toes do I have? I have 10, like most people. Yeah. But thanks for that interesting question, Daniel. The R2D. Oh, we have the R2D2 to review. That is right. Stripes. Todd, I have to say this every time someone mentions Stripes, that I went to basic training where they filmed Stripes, and I got my first Army haircut in the same chair that Bill Murray got his haircut. But at least none are cut off. I mean, are some supposed to be cut off?
How many toes do you have?
I have 10.
Yeah, I know, but it says at least none of them were cut off.
I know. I'm just, were some supposed to be cut off? I don't know what's.
I mean, if you have like a 11th, then yeah.
I don't know. I'm confused now. I'm confused. Do you guys want me to? You want to see my toes? In the Army now. Here's why I liked In the Army Now, because honestly, the basic training scenes, some of them were some of the most realistic basic training scenes I've ever seen. I say this too. Between In the Army Now and Renaissance Man, some of the most realistic basic training, stupid people being yelled at by drill sergeant scenes ever. I have lost no toes from knives. No. Manifest. Oh, I heard Manifest was good. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I mean, are any Pauly Shore movies really good? Honestly, really good. I don't know. Escape from New York. I will say Escape from New York is awesome. Because not only because it has Snake Plissken, but because it has the Duke of New York. And Escape from LA will never be what Escape from New York was. Until you have a little bald guy saying, "You're the Duke of New York, you're A number one." Yeah.
I am remembering a funny Hulk ripoff called The Incredible Bulk.
The Incredible Bulk? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Todd mentioned Real Genius, which is my all-time, my all-time favorite movies ever in the history of ever. And Hackers was one of my favorite movies until I realized it just doesn't work like that. But it's still a great movie. So, yeah. The Manhattan Project with Matthew Broderick, that was really good too. I loved that. So, all right, guys, but here we are at an hour. So I'm going to end this, and I hope you guys are looking forward to some of the stuff we have going on. I'm going to post the new giveaway video. Oh my God, I totally forgot to talk about something. You know what? I'm going to post a video for it tomorrow. Willow is awesome. Kroll is awesome. I thought I was the only person. Fifth Element. We can, you know what? We're going to have a whole, Sneakers is great for that one line. How do you not get laid with, you could have anything you want in the whole world and you're asking for my phone number? Like that was slick. So listen, I'm going to post a video tomorrow about there are some families in need of help from the community at large. And I just forgot to mention it tonight. I have a video. I get emotional in a video just talking about it, so it's kind of a babbling video. But I'm gonna post it up tomorrow. Sneakers was a great movie. The Usual Suspects is also a really good movie. Sneakers and The Usual Suspects kind of, to me, they remind me of each other a little bit. But all right, so listen, guys, I appreciate every single one of you. You are all absolutely awesome. And I will be back again soon. More giveaways, more reviews, more tests, and everything. So I'll see you guys soon.